We do have our Stormwatch 9 team taking a look at the roads. Marissa mentioned the tough drives that you're going to be out there. So if you have to go out, just try not to. If you can stay home, do that. But we want to go to our Maria Wilson live in the Storm Tracker. Now, Maria, tell us where you are, what it's looking like, and just kind of give us an update on what it looks like.
Well, Tom, so right now we're in 293 in the Manchester area, and throughout all of the day, pretty much Manchester and north has really been the best conditions that we have seen. We've really been all over. For those of you who are just joining us, we started our day heading north up to Concord. We've been as far south as Nashville. We've been out to the seacoast, and this really here is the best of what we're seeing at this point. You mean about half of the lanes here are now open, which is a huge difference than from when we were on Route 101, particularly in the Candia, Epping, Exeter, that general area, where the entirety of the highway was snow-covered. Visibility is, all things considered for such an overcast day, fairly normal. The driving conditions have really, in this area specifically, have really improved throughout the day. But as Marissa was mentioning, so much of the state has really had some troublesome times out on the road. We faced that too, hitting slick spots, noticing people spinning off, fishtailing. It's really been a tough commute. It's been a long morning and into the afternoon commute. Thankfully, it is school vacation week, so a lot of people are home because of that. A lot of businesses are closed, which has really done a great job keeping people off of the roads, because the plow drivers, they need the room to be able to make these passes through and get the snow off. Another thing that we've really been seeing throughout the entirety of this storm is the wind. And so between us feeling it pushing the storm tracker around a little bit, which is its own thing, we've also been seeing the wind picking up and moving the snow across and into the road, which has just been it's added one more layer of things that the plow crews have needed to deal with as they have been trying to clean this up. They are now probably realistically 12 plus hours into their shift and probably have 12 plus more hours to go ahead of them, and this wind certainly is not helping things. I'll show you our tire shot. It's a little blurry, and that's because there's some water right on our lens here, but you can see where it's down to pretty much pavement. We're having all things considered, a fairly easy time, especially compared to what we have been seeing earlier in the day with the commute. Guys?
Okay, Maria, thank you. And, you could see the roads there. It's
at least one lane of travel, it looks like pretty clear there on 293, Maria.
Yeah, and Maria, you mentioned the plows. Of course, they have been working understandably throughout the early evening into this evening. What are you seeing in terms of activity out there? I can imagine it is hard for them to keep up with all of this.
For sure, and especially, just a few hours ago when it was snowing harder, one thing that you have to keep in mind is these plow routes can take 2-3 plus hours for a plow driver to make the loop from start to finish. And so when you're seeing these high rates of snowfall, by the time they get back to their starting point, there's already plenty of snow for them to keep up with. So we have been seeing plows out here pretty much since we first got on the road at 3:30. They have been working tirelessly, not just this storm though, guys. It's been a long winter for plow drivers, especially when you consider how many of these storms that we've faced have been long durations. One thing that we have noticed in particular is that while we're on the highway, we've never really seen a single plow driver passing through. They've been in these groups of 2, sometimes upwards of 6 plows heading through and trying to clear the roads for people. And from DOT and plow drivers we've spoken through the entirety of this winter, what you can do to help is giving them the room and the space on the road to do their jobs.
And you mentioned, Maria, the rows of 3, 4, 5, 6 plows because they're just trying to get as much done as they can. I was speaking with a viewer yesterday whose son is a plow driver, and it's long hours for them.
Yep.
It's tough. They are exhausted after how much more activity we've had this winter as it compares to previous winters.
And especially as Maria mentions, the routes that they go on take a couple of hours at a time. So by the time they cycle back and come through, there is so much more that has accumulated since then. When I was cleaning off my car earlier, probably like, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, I started from top to bottom, front to back. By the time I was completely done, there was more snow on the other side. So it just keeps getting all blown around because of the winds that we have seen with this storm as well. Not only the snow, but those winds whipping through.